Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Mr. Proper Penguins. The Zookeeper. Blue Ruin. When the quiet life of a beach bum is appended by dreadful news, he sets off for his childhood home to carry out an act of vengeance. The Princess and the Frog. A waitress, desperate to fulfill her dreams as a restaurant owner, is set on a journey to turn a frog prince back into a human being, but she has to face the same problem after she kisses him. The Karate Kid. The Spy Next Door. All Ducks. Tangled. When Kingdom's most wanted and most charming bandit Flynn Rider hides out in a mysterious tower, he's taken hostage by Rapunzel, a beautiful and feisty tower-bound teen with 70 feet of magical golden hair. Storks. The Jungle Book. Zootopia. Determined to prove herself, Officer Judy Hopps, the first bunny on Zootopia's police office, jumped at the chance to crack her first case, even if it means partnering with scam artist Fox Nix Wild to solve the mystery. Scene. The Secret Life of Pets. The quiet life of a terrier named Max is opened when his owner takes a duke, a stray whom Max instantly dislikes. The Angry Birds Movie. Nine Lives. A steady businessman finds himself trapped inside the body of his family's cat. The Lion King. A Dog's Way Home. A Dog's Way Home chronicles the heartwarming adventure of Bella, a dog who embarks on an epic 400-mile journey home after she is separated from her beloved human.
Duck Goose. After he is grounded by an injury, a high-flying bachelor is saddled with two wide-eyed orphans as they come face to face with the dangers and beauty of the outside world.
A Dog's Purpose. A dog looks to discover his purpose in life over the course of several lifetimes and owners. Christopher Robin.
Cats and Peachtopia. A cat named Blanket has long been living in a high-rise apartment in the city with his son Clock. One day, curious about the outside world, Clock decides to leave home and embarks on an adventure to find the legendary cat's paradise. To find his son, Blanket must overcome his fear and reconcile with his past with the help of a female macaw.
Max, a dog that helps soldiers in Afghanistan, returns to the United States and is adopted by his handler's family after suffering a traumatic experience. Epic, a teenager finds herself transported to a deep forest setting where a battle between the forces of good and the forces of evil is taking place. She bands together with a ragtag group characters in order to save their world and ours.
Into the Woods. Into the Woods is a modern twist on the beloved Brothers Grimm fairy tales in a musical format that follows the classical tales of Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, and Rapunzel, all tied together by an original story involving a baker and his wife, their wish to begin a family, and their interaction with the witch who has put a curse on them.
Paddington, after a deadly earthquake destroys his home in Peruvian rainforest, a young bear makes his way to England in search of a new home. The bear, dubbed Paddington, for the London train station, finds shelter with the family of Henry and Mary Brown. Run All Night.
Southpaw. Willy the Great Hope, the raging junior middleweight boxing champion, has an impressive career, allowing wife and daughter and a lavish lifestyle. However, when tragedy strikes, Willy hits rock bottom, losing his family, his house, and his manager. He soon finds an unlikely savior in Dick Willis, a former fighter who trained the city's toughest amateur boxers. With his future on the line, Hope fights to reclaim the trust of those he loves the most.
Stuart Little. MouseHunt.
Ice Age. 20,000 years ago, Earth is a wondrous prehistoric world filled with great danger, not the least of which is the beginning of the Ice Age. To avoid a really bad foresight, the planet's majestic creatures and a few small, slothful ones begin migrating south. The story revolves around Sub-Zero heroes, a woolly mammoth, a saber-toothed tiger, a sloth, and a prehistoric combination of squirrel and rat, known as Scrat.
Wonder Park. Jumanji. Balto. All dogs go to heaven. Karate Kid. Beethoven.
The Lion King. This Disney animated feature follows the adventures of the young lion Simba, the heir of his father, Mufasa. Simba's wicked uncle, Scar, plots to usurp Mufasa's throne by luring father and son into a stampede of wild beasts. But Simba escapes, and only Mufasa is killed. Simba returns as an adult, take back his homeland from Scar with the help of his friends Timon and Pumbaa.
Toy Story. Free Willy.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, adaptation of the first J.K. Rowling's popular children's novels about Harry Potter, a boy who learns on his 11th birthday that he is an orphan son of two powerful wizards and possessed unique magical powers on his own. He is summoned from his life as an unwanted child to become a student of Hogwarts, an English boarding school for wizards. There he meets several friends who become his closest allies and help him discover the truth about his parents' mysterious death.